Hey folks, what's here? Welcome back to another Poem Master video, and like I mentioned, I think 2 days ago on the episode 7 of the concept video, that there were a few more concepts that I did want to mention, but then some of them aren't like exactly realistic. So I thought I'd put a separate episode for them that are either really funny or pretty interesting, but again in something that's extremely realistic. Not that any of these, like most of these, are realistic, anyways. But in a sense, that way, right? So, anyways, like I mentioned before, if you guys do want to, participate in this as well, you could join the Discord link, which is in the description box down below. That would bring you to Discord where you could post your concept stuff. And yeah, let's do this then. So, for the first one we're going to talk about is Curtain Chuckle by Climatosaur. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not like 100% sure. Sorry if I mispronounced it. But anyways, here's what they got. So Curtain Chuckle. So this is their rock type support, weak to water, and here's their stats: 320 HP, 50 attack, 400 defense, 50 special attack, 400 special defense, and 100 speed. Passives got sturdy and contrary 4, which is kind of weird because I would imagine if they actually bring contrary, it would be like a guaranteed, right? Activation on contrary, or else that would just mess up everyone's strategies, right? But anyways, it's contrary 4, so 50% chance to reverse lowered stats into like increases. So there's that. Anyways, moving on. Let's check out its kit. So its kit is where it goes off the rails. So look at its move. Rollout. Rock type. Physical attack. Power 8. Accuracy 90. Target and opponent. Its power doubles every time it hits. No needs to be consecutive. Okay, this is just overpowered. This is just overpowered if it doubles every time, right? So your first one's gonna be 8, right? First one's gonna be 8 damage. Your second one is going to be 16 damage. Your third one is going to be 32 damage. Again, none of these too threatening. Your fourth one is going to be 64 damage. That would be a pretty standard 2-bar move damage. So, yeah, it would be a bit more than a 2-bar move, right? And your fifth one would be 128 damage, which is a 3-bar move, basically. Your sixth one would be 256 damage. Your seventh one would be 512 damage. And then your eighth one would be over 1,000 at 1,024 damage. So that's like not even like up to your sync move yet, right? That's what 8 turns in, and then you're already like having a move that has like over like 1,000 BP. And this is one of the reasons I put it here in here. Again, it doesn't make any sense, but it's just like insanely overpowered that I think they probably didn't really think this through that much. Just how like overpowered this is. As for the rest of the set, most of everything else is fine, I guess. Gives a hand, chooses opponent. Its next non-sync move will heal instead of dealing damage, kind of like reverse heal pulse. I don't know. And that's cool, I guess. Hey, if you could like use it on opponent's Giga Impact, Sawyer's Giga Impact, and then like you heal all that HP instead, that would be really nice. Then you got Power Trick. You swaps the offensive and defensive stats. Pretty standard. And then the trainer move called Keeping Sturdy makes all allied sync pairs gradually heal themselves. Raises the defense and special defense of all allied sync pairs. I'm slightly disappointed that the trainer move Keeping Sturdy does not give endurance. So there's that. Anyways, moving on, the sync move, 250 power rock type physical sync move, single target. The more rollout the user has during the match, the more raises this power. It doesn't matter. Like, your rollout is going to do more damage than like your sync move. Who cares? You're just going to have like a 2,000, a BP rollout by the time you get to your sync move anyway. So like, why even use a sync move? Just use like your, just go for rollout again and hit like 4,000 BP on that. Anyways, what's this? As grids as well. Sync grid, contrary all allied sync pairs lowered occasionally. 30% chance to contrary for the whole team, I think, right? A rollout frenzy all. Each time an allied sync pair uses an attack move, the power of that move increases slightly. I would assume that's 10%, which is still really, really like overpowered. Use more hands. That's a move. For give us hand. Opponent's attack successful. Also cleanse target status condition. Power trick endurance. Gives endured power trick, I guess. Unyielding. And then reviving. Roll out. What? Of the user has 1 HP left, restores to the full health. Huh? Oh, it's only when it has 1 HP left. Okay. Vigilance. All right. So, all right. That was weird. Moving on to the next one. We got Singsu Steven and Mega Diancie by Turquoise 154. So here's that, right? 5-star striker. I would assume it's rock type. I don't know. Let's check it out. Oh, it is fairy, which is kind of weird because like it's Steven. Steven likes, you know, rocks and not fairies. Oh no. Oh, it's rock and fairies. Okay, that's not a thing. For those who don't know, units in Pokemon Masters, they're all single typed, right? Their typing is you know, could only be one type, but they could have multiple different type moves. But I'd assume it'd be rock type then. Weak to steel. Stats for Mega: 520 HP, 131 attack, 182 defense, 240 special attack, 182 special defense, 255 speed. So this is a combo of kind of hilarious, but also like semi-interesting. Stats after Mega: 520 HP, 131 attack, 125 defense, 430 special attack. Again, that's not exactly how Mega stats work. And then special defense 125, 233 speed. So basically, you're not gonna do anything before you Mega, and then afterwards, that's where all this stuff comes in, right? Moves before Mega: Power Gem. So Power Gem, right? 46 BP 2 bar. Moon Blast. Although this isn't really what Moonblast does, because Moonblast it's already in the game, and it's not. I think it's like about 80. I want to say 80 power or something, right? What was Moonblast again? Let me check. Pokemon Masters Moonblast. Oh, 90. Yeah, 98 power. It's a 98 power 3-gauge move. I think Sylveon has it or something, right? Enemy Sylveon has. Dire Hit Plus, and then Brilliant Stone, special attack +2, accuracy +1, 2 uses. After Mega, Power Gem changes to Diamond Storm, rock type, physical, 105 BP, 3 bar, 95% accuracy, and huh? Oh, wait. Oh, it's AoE. I was like, I didn't see the comma there. I was like, what? All opponents have a small chance to raise defense by 1. Never mind. Yeah, small chance to raise the own defense by 1. And then Diamond Storm, because of its passives based on special attack. Where's the passive? Oh, Impervious, special shift. Attack moves become special. Yeah, Surging Sand 3, and then for its sync move, Dazzling Gem Diamond Sword, and this is where the hilarity comes in. 160 base power special fairy move becomes Mega Diancie till the end of the battle. This is the most overpowered sync pair in the game. Has a very small chance to earn 10 gems after use each use after battle. So farmable gems. Obviously, this is never ever gonna happen. But if it does, like, this is the most overpowered unit in the game. Like, is it like? I mean, it's decently powerful on its own, but like, sync move farming gems. No one will use any other unit ever again. Everyone's just gonna use Diancie, basically. All right, so moving on. Next one, Summer Serena and Talonflame by Casmatic, right? And it's not supposed to be funny, and a lot of these aren't. I think they're not supposed to be funny, but I find them funny. So we'll look at this kit, and then you'll know why I find this one kind of funny. 5-star, fire type, weak to water. Stats, there's stats, good attack and special attack. 162 defense, 174 special defense, and then like good speed as well. As for its moves, overheat, Dire Hit Plus, head in the game, uses 3 slots of the move gauge, raises both the attack and special attack stat by 6 ranks. Does this seem familiar? Does this seem familiar to a certain other unit in the game? That is Brandon Septel. Right? It's basically the same trainer move, right? No turning back. It's exactly the same trainer move as Brendan. And if you look even more closely, it Brennan has that trainer move. It has Dire Hit Plus. Talonflame also has Dire Hit Plus. Brennan has a very powerful 3-gauge move, 90% accuracy that sharply lowers your own special attack. And Talonflame has that as well with Overheat. And Brennan has Bullet Seed, which is an alternative physical move, right? And Talonflame has Return, which is another alternative physical move, also with Fire Shift, so it turns fire as well. So there's that. We're not even done. One last similarity. Haste. It's basically a Brennan Sceptile, but with like a Serena skin, a summer Serena skin with Talonflame instead. It's basically the same unit, but fire type, which will be less useful because it's fire type. But I thought it was pretty funny, so I included this one as well, even though it probably wasn't intended to be funny, but I thought it was funny. Anyways, moving on to another one. We got Meowth and Wobbuffet by Precious Wally. So obviously, you know, Meowth's not going to be a trainer, but it'd be funny if it would be. So Meowth and Wobbuffet, 3-star tech, psychic, weak to ghost. If you're wondering what psychic, keep in mind, Wobbuffet is the Pokemon. Team Rocket's Meowth is the trainer. There's the stats: 911 HP, 107 attack, 142 defense, 107 special attack, 142 special defense, 63 speed. Wow, that's like no speed. Anyways, as Splash, it's a 1-gauge spam, doesn't do anything. MGR, which is also called Move Gauge Boost, I'm pretty sure, because like Fantina has this move. It's basically use it and you get like 3 gauges, but like I think Fantina does that, and it's called something else. I think it's called Move Gauge Boost, right? Which is very fitting from the name. Or something. Was it Fantina? Or no. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, never mind. It wasn't Fantina then. I thought like someone had like a move gauge. Oh no. It's Plumeria. Plumeria had it. Where's it? Plumeria. Oh, there we go. Plumeria's Howzal, and yep. It's called Move Gauge Boost. So there's that. And then Meowth, that's right. That's the trainer move. 2 uses, self-applies endurance and draws aggro. Amnesia, +2 special defense, but with 2 gauges, but 3 uses. So 1 more use than your, X special defense, I guess, at the cost of, having to use gauges. And then your sync move, blasting off again, Amnesia, does no damage, +2 special defense. So apparently just this Wobbuffet wants a lot of special defense. As for his passives, Catalytic Cure 2, 30% chance to heal 20% HP when using a move. Counter Strike, when using counter, whenever hit by a physical attack, uses Mirror Coat. Uses counter whenever hit by a physical attack, and uses Mirror Coat whenever hit by a special attack. This is overpowered. This is just straight up overpowered. That's one of the other reasons why I put it in here. And also because it's Meowth as a trainer, right? And the last word, uses Explosion when KO'd. As for its sync grid, it got some stuff, bunch of unyielding, but more Catalytic Cure, Danger Dodge, Splash, 2 Splash MGRs, which is really, really nice. Last word power-ups, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that's right, NPR, some other stuff. Revenge Boost 4, Recuperation 2. Yeah, like, it's just a very overpowered unit. It's kind of funny. Anyways, last one, also the winner for episode 8. We got Lusamine and Nihilgo. I'm not 100% sure if that's how you pronounce it. Let me actually check. They actually told me how to pronounce their name. Stukrox, so I don't mispronounce it this time. Lusamine and Nihilgo. So this is a absolutely hilarious kit. So 550 HP. Again, I'm sorry if your entries, all of you guys' entries, aren't supposed to be like funny, but they unironically are funny. But 550 HP, 320 attack, 160 defense, 320 special attack, 160 special defense, 320 speed, rock slide, dire hit plus, power gem, and the trainer move. I only accept absolute booty. Self status, 1 uses, knocks out all ally Pokemon. For each Pokemon knocked out, Nihilgo's attack, defense, special defense, speed, accuracy, and evasiveness are increased by up to 3 stages based on how much health they had before. can get up to 6 stat raises both out and have high health. You take out your own Pokemon, your own like imagine bringing this thing into like co-op, and you just use that move and then you just knock out your teammates' Pokemon. Oh my god, that'll be absolutely hilarious. And like, okay, like, for example, like you just bring her in, you in co-op, and then you use as soon as possible, right? So you could get the most boost. Use the trainer move, knock out both of your teammates' Pokemon, and then you're at like +6 all stats, and then like your teammate gets like gets salty about it, and then they bring in Lusamine, and then like they use that move and then knock you out, so like all that stat you just got is like just gone. And then like the other guy comes in and then like with another Lusamine and then knocks like everyone else out, and then there's basically just like one Pokemon versus like the whole opponent's team. I just found it like really hilarious. Sync move, perfect, beauty, power gem, rock, special single. Target, folks, I don't really need to like mention that because like they're all like single target. Well, I wouldn't say they all are because Eevee's is AoE, but like AoE for like, no, it's not AoE. It's all allied. And then 250 power, no effect. Passive impervious stats can be lowered. Vampire, heal back some health whenever another sync pair fades. Yeah, this one's just hilarious. That's why we have it here. So anyways, that's for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as usual. Like I mentioned before, you guys could just join the Discord if you guys want to, throw in any of your ideas as well. And yeah, thanks to everyone who again put in their entries. Again, sorry I made fun of some of these, but they were pretty funny. So I'm not like trashing your entries. I thought they're pretty fun, and I thought I'd share this with folks. So again, I'll see you guys in the next one.